Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's another overcast and very cold day across central Illinois. Man, was it slick out there this morning. We had some of that freezing drizzle. A little calmer now. Precipitation has come to an end, but that is only briefly as more snow is on the way late tonight and for your day tomorrow. No change in the temperatures. Readings once again into the mid-teens with wind chills down in the single digits. Feels like 3 in Champaign, but at least we are 3 above and not below. Of course, we all know that's going to change before too long. Still look out on some of the area roads. Some of those side streets still a little slick tonight, and more snow is on the way. When does the heavy stuff arrive? We'll share it with you when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Tonight, firefighters in one city were called to several fires today. Why they had to evacuate from one of them. Plus, leaders in one county are trying to get a child advocacy center up and running, how it'll help survivors of sex crimes.
And also tonight, the historic second impeachment trial of former President Trump has started, where lawmakers are in their debate over the charges.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
There could be collapsed areas on the inside of that building right now, and you wouldn't be able to tell from the outside. So.
A house fire in Springfield got so dangerous, firefighters had to evacuate. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It happened on North Wesley Street on the city's east side. Firefighters were on the scene for hours. WCIA 3's Cole Henke was there. Cole, so how bad did it get?
Well, neighbors that I spoke with said when they first came by, all they could see was some smoke coming through the windows. That's when they called the fire department, and the 6 or 7 fire trucks that came to the scene here arrived on the scene. Now, it did get a lot worse. Actually, it got so bad that the fire department issued an abandoned building tone. That's when every firefighter in the building needs to just drop what they're doing, drop their equipment, drop their hoses, and get out of the building as fast as they can. And that's a general practice for the fire department, but Chief Blau said it still is surprising when they have to do it.
When they hear that noise, they're actually supposed to drop their tools, drop the hose line, leave it there, and get out of the building as soon as possible because there's some type of imminent danger that the battalion chief can see from the outside.
Now, nobody lives in the home that caught fire today. The fire chief told me that it was unoccupied and there were no civilians or firefighters injured in the process, but it definitely was a loud day on this block here on North Wesley Street today. Neighbors telling me they were standing where I was right here, the house across the street, when they were watching the fire go. And the window, that top window you can see up there that is charred, they said that window exploded outwards because of the flames, and the neighbors standing here on the side of the road were hit by snow that had projectiled off of that window. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Henke, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Oh, wow, what a description. And Cole, so hard for firefighters to battle a fire in those temperatures. You two, please go get some gloves, okay? And he can't hear me, but he will go get those gloves. Okay, there were 2 other fires in Springfield today, one on South Whittier Street near Outer Park Drive and one on Center Street near South MacArthur. Now in Sydney, firefighters were called to an apartment fire that damaged a furnace. It happened at the corner of Scarborough and Main. When they got there, crews saw smoke coming from under the floorboards. They say the fire was caused by a faulty boiler in the basement. Firefighters were able to put it out before it spread, but the furnace was damaged.
They won't have heat for a little bit. They'll have to have somebody come in and look at the furnace, see what's going on there. But there's a reason why that happened. They'll have to figure that out.
Firefighters say no one was hurt. The furnace should take a few days to fix.
A 23-year-old man died in a crash yesterday in Effingham. Happened on West Fayette Avenue at the I-57 on-ramp. Logan Dallop of Effingham was driving east when he tried to turn left onto the ramp. 46-year-old Tyron Hurst from Missouri was driving a semi west when they crashed. The semi went off the road, hit the guardrail, and landed in a ditch. Dallop died on scene. I-57 is open after several crashes this morning. State police responded at the southbound lanes of I-57 near Curtis Road in Champaign. There were at least 4 cars involved. Troopers say roads were iced over, so be careful if you're heading in that direction and make sure to slow down.
State police are investigating an incident that left a man dead and his wife hospitalized. Police police found the couple on Route 136 near Penfield. When they got there, they found the body of 46-year-old Robert Ogburn. His wife, Lee Ann, was rushed to the hospital. She was shot. Her family says she is in stable condition and is expected to make a full recovery. Police say this is an isolated incident. They say if you know anything, call them. Mattoon police need your help identifying the people in these pictures. Take a close look. They're investigating a matter, they're calling it a matter that happened at JCPenney. If you know who they are or have any information, call Mattoon Police or Coles County Crime Stoppers.
Leaders in Vermilion County are working to get a child advocacy center off the ground. It'll be a place where kids who are survivors of sex crimes can be interviewed and get connected to services. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting joins us from the newsroom tonight. Courtney, it's awful that one of these places has to exist in the first place, but how's this going to be different from what was happening in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. A very important resource, Paul. It'll be different in the way that children won't go to the police department to be interviewed, then talk to prosecutors, and eventually communicate with the Department of Children and Family Services. Instead, this center will be a spot where all of those entities can come together. The plan is to use a room in the county's health department building. There will be a few employees with the center there at all times, ready to talk to children. State's Attorney Jacqueline Lacey says it helps that it won't feel like kids are walking into the police department, which can be scary and intimidating. It also means they can avoid telling their story over and over.
It gives you that opportunity to make sure you're working with a team, getting all those details, developing all that information in one interview rather than going back 3 or 4 times. Because I think every time you have to interview a child sex victim, you know, you could be re-traumatizing them.
Lacey is the chair of the board for this center. She says they've been working on it since last January. The pandemic did slow some things down, but they're on track to open it in early March. The county board will be voting tonight on housing the center at the health department in that building. And that's because the center is a nonprofit, so it will function separately in terms of financing from Vermilion County. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Courtney, thanks.
A program is helping people who were once in jail. First Followers re-entry program helps them transition back into their communities. Their welcome home packages include a backpack, basic clothing, and food vouchers. The program also helps them find jobs and housing.
We could, get these individuals stable. Faster we could do that, faster we could get a citizen then giving back to his community. All these things work hand in hand.
Now, right now, there's only money for the program in Champaign. Next week, the group will ask the Urbana City Council for the same support. There's a new addition to the Sullivan Police Force. Renzo is the department's first ever canine unit. He started academy training on Monday. Over an 8-week program, he'll learn how to search for illegal drugs and apprehend suspects. Police say they're excited for him to go, and it will be a great thing for the city.
Switching now to today's COVID numbers from across the state. The positivity rate continues its slow drop. It's now at 4%, but over 2,000 new infections have been reported in the last 24 hours, along with 20 additional deaths. Yesterday, more than 58,000 vaccines were administered. It's almost doubled compared to a week ago. The 7-day rolling average is 55,000 doses, and a total of 1.4 million shots have been given. The Illinois Department of Public Health moved its mobile testing site to Sangamon County. It's at the site of an old Shop and Save. It opens during a drop in COVID numbers. Sangamon County only reported 18 new COVID cases today. It's one of the lowest numbers in months.
A high school is celebrating 150 years of graduations. What they are asking their alumni to do to help mark the occasion.
Plus this.
Today kicks off the second impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump. I'm Raquel Martin in Washington. Why some Republicans are already saying it's a waste of time. I'll have that full story coming up.